Now it's my great pleasure to introduce my friend and colleague, Karina Castillo. Karina is the Resilience Coordinator for Community Engagement with Miami-Dade County. And she's going to talk a little bit about some of the work that she's been leading in her day job. All yours, Karina.
Thank you, Steve. It's definitely my honor to be here to be presenting to you, at least virtually, until it's safe for us to come together again about the work that we're doing in the Miami-Dade County Office of Resilience. We're a mighty team, and I'm honored to be here sharing what we're doing. You know, Miami-Dade County is definitely a unique place. You know, we share that among all of Southeast Florida, but living here, we are exposed, we have different typologies. We're agricultural, we're suburban, we're urban, we have natural areas that are 2 national parks that surround us, and we're of course coastal. And creating solutions is definitely one of the most challenging things, but it's also an opportunity. How are we, through partnerships, building solutions that bring people to our programs and initiatives and meet the needs at their level? So, you know, we are a community of young people. We are a community of, you know, middle-aged people from all over the world. We're a community of older adults who definitely have a lot to share about their experiences and what they would like the future of Miami-Dade County to look like. We're also a community of families that live in multi-generational housing, which is a challenge. We're also a community of friends who come together every now and then to bring, to play dominoes and to share stories about our past and our history and how we ended up here. And we're even a community that comes together and bangs our pots and pans when we're excited about things like the Heat winning and getting to the finals. And, you know, we're multicultural and multi-generational. There's about 60 different languages that are spoken in Miami-Dade County, and that certainly presents some challenges. But the thing is that we need to get people that look like everyone in these pictures and that look like me to have a seat at the table and to have their input and their voices be elevated to inform decision making. And so, while yes, we have fun, it's about getting everyone engaged, like some of the sentiments that have been shared earlier by panelists before myself. And through about a couple years ago, we were the first intergovernmental collaboration, experiment of intergovernmental collaboration in the 100 Resilient, Rockefeller Foundation 100 Resilient Cities program. And in developing our Resilient 305 strategy, we're fortunate enough to have a year of robust stakeholder engagement where we listen to the community. And when I say community, it's members of all sorts and what their top concerns and what they saw as the top shocks and stresses in our community. It was things like infrastructure, the availability and quality of workforce housing and affordable housing. It was transportation. And we also learned that there was a tremendous gap in meeting basic needs for everyone and social services. We also learned that people were concerned about sunny day flooding and about long-term sea level rise, about preservation of places like natural areas like Biscayne Bay. And of course, at the time, people were concerned about Zika and now COVID-19 and how it serves as a threat multiplier. And we also heard something else loud and clear, that there's a better need for intergovernmental collaboration and that devising solutions to the problems that we face is truly local. And so together with the 34 municipalities in Miami-Dade County, we're working to build a Resilient 35 and the 305, where we're sharing knowledge, sharing best practices, learning from each other, and celebrating the successes. It can be anything such as envisioning the future in the face of sea level rise, where we're taking the resilience knowledge and climate knowledge and integrating that into long-term strategic plans, or envisioning the future of our transportation system. We're also fortunate here in Miami-Dade County to have a robust network of community-based organizations that help elevate the voices of those they serve and bring it to the table, like the Miami Foundation, who's the ultimate convener, or the Clio Institute, or Catalyst Miami, who are on the ground in the nooks and crannies of our community. We're also partnering with, through the Metro Lab network with our local universities to not only build the next generation of resilience practitioners, but who are helping us bring science into programs and initiatives to make sure that we can measure the progress and moving the needle in resilience. We're also partnering with organizations like the Adrian R. Rockefeller Resilience Center, where through the deployment of the first ever community resilience pod, we're bringing solutions to communities and where people can learn, and also where this pod can adapt to meet needs like food security that is so evident right now. We also have a lot to learn from our partners about community engagement. For example, the Transit Alliance. They went to every corner of Miami-Dade County and talked to users of our transportation system to see how they envisioned a better bus network. And I'd like to congratulate them. We are also part of a global network known as the Resilient Cities Network, where chief resilience officers from around the world are banding together to share knowledge, share best practices, and also to highlight things that are going on in innovative programs. And it also serves as a support group sometimes. One such example of an innovative program is our Building Efficiency 305 program. It's a multifaceted program aimed at reducing and tracking energy and water use in our large commercial in our large commercial and residential properties. And we're hoping that through that, people can make better decisions about and be armed with the facts. With our sea level rise strategy, we're giving people it's upcoming, look out for the release soon, but it's providing people with options on what they want to see their community look like and how some of these tools can help inform that. So I'm just one part of the team at Miami-Dade County Office of Resilience. I'm proud to work with everyone in my office and my colleagues under the leadership of our resilience officer and our deputy resilience officer. And we truly care about bringing people into the solution and programs and initiatives that we're building alongside our community partners and elevating their voices. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the summit.